Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. I'm Mark Fisher, and we have with us, of course, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome back, Brian.
Good to be here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in podcast land, you won't believe this. We have a dumbest bill, House Bill 52, from Delegate Wilkins from Montgomery County, Maryland. You will not believe this bill. Even Brian won't believe this bill. I didn't believe this bill. The bill is titled Election Law, Incarcerated Individuals, Voter Hotline, and Voting Eligibility. It's called the Voting Rights for All Act. So get this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to read to you real briefly, Brian, what the bill does. The Board of Elections shall provide a toll-free voter hotline for incarcerated individuals to receive information about voting. So you're going to be in jail, you're incarcerated, and you're going to get a phone with a 1-800 number, and it's a hotline, so you can receive information about voting, request election-related materials, and report voting rights violations while you're in prison. I guess you might see someone who's, I don't know, maybe ballot harvesting in prison. Yeah. The state board shall adopt regulations in collaboration with the Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services to make all of this happen. The bill also basically says if you're a felon, you can vote. Brian, thoughts about this?
We should just name this the Ian Roberts Act. Wouldn't it be great if the 800 number actually with the Ian Roberts, and Ian Roberts answers the phone and tells them how to register to vote? My first question is, I think we have 800 numbers already set up for people that can legally vote to call in and get all of this information. My big question is, okay, so they're incarcerated. Let's say that we put them out in Jessup. Jessup's in Anne Arundel County.
That's a prison, right?
Right.
Okay.
Jessup's but they live out in Allegheny County. Do they vote in Jessup? Do they vote? Or what if we send them out of state? We're talking about, if I got this right, convicted felons, right? Or wait, they're
convicted felons in prison serving time.
So we're asking people that have obviously broken the law.
Yeah.
To turn in people they feel like are breaking the law.
Yeah.
So it's pretty safe to say that everybody in the jail cell has broken the law before. So we got a bunch of lawbreakers turning in other lawbreakers, which doesn't make any sense at all. But what if they're out of state? What if they're in Pennsylvania? What if they're in Alabama? Can you imagine going to the warden? Let's just say Florida. Hey, can you see Governor DeSantis getting a call? Hey, the prisoners are demanding the 800 number so they can call Maryland to vote because it matters. I mean, he would flip his lid.
That's right. Hey, Mr. Smith, here's a phone and a 1-800 number so you can vote. You can get more information about the candidates. And it's like, hey, I'm calling from prison. I want to know about your candidacy. You're my candidate. What can you tell me? And what are you going to say to them, right? Well, I'm going to get you out of jail as soon as possible if you vote for me. I mean, wouldn't that be a voting violation right there? Or I don't know.
Exactly. What do you know about Delegate Fisher? Well, he believes in law and justice. Well, we want him gone. We don't want him. Right. Who's going to let me out of jail? We'll take him. I mean,
exactly. What did you do, sir, to be in prison? Oh, I killed someone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you probably should stay there for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to vote for him, So what a great idea, right?
Yeah.
Delegate Wilkins. I mean, what is she thinking?
There might be some push polling going on in there, not the push polling they're used to when they hear about that.
Well, how about that, Brian? How about the voting violation? So this bill also says that if you observe a voting violation, right, while in prison, that you can call the 1-800 number. What kind of violation? I mean, is it like, it's like, well, I was in the shower and I saw
yes, somebody was being coerced into voting for the wrong candidate. Somebody was threatened to be shanked for not voting for the right person. That might be a voting violation. I don't know.
But look, let's just say this for what it is, Brian. This is about cheating. Okay? When you have to get people who are in prison to vote for you, you're cheating. And that's what they do. They're losing voters, the Democrat Party is. So it's like, well, let's find some new ones. Let's bring them across the border, give them driver's license like Ian Roberts. Let's even hire them as a superintendent of schools. And then, or a principal, let's say, of schools, public schools. And then let's give them the right to vote because after all, they have a driver's license.
Which brings up a great point. You know, in the state of Maryland, they're in a big fight with the federal government. The federal government's like, we want to see your voter rolls. It would be interesting to find out how many convicted felons are actually on those voter rolls. And
Brian, the State Board of Elections head, Jared DeMarinis, won't release that information.
That's exactly right.
I wonder why.
Point. I think maybe he's afraid that there's convicted felons on there.
Probably, and certainly people who are here illegally. We know that that's already happening. Of course, Democrats, it's not happening. How can you know if it's happening if you don't have actual voter ID, if you don't have the requirement that you can demonstrate that you're a citizen of the United States?
And that's always the case, right? It's not happening. It's not happening, but we're happy that it is. That's always the Democrat way, you know. But the truth of the matter is that our number one responsibility as legislators really is transparency. Correct?
Yes.
So why is Jared DeMarinis trying to hide this? And now why are we opening up another can of worms by saying, oh yeah, we're going to trust a bunch of convicted felons, some of them in there. So you think about this. Let's be serious about this. There are people that could be in there for murdering people.
Yes.
So somebody's life has been snuffed out by somebody.
Right.
That person can't vote anymore, obviously. Well, of course, if they're a Democrat, they probably could vote dead. But now that vote is going to be taken up by somebody that's convicted. And who knows how many of those are going to be Republican voters, by the way, do you think? If the Democrats want to run this program, they have information to say the vast majority of the incarcerated people we want to vote are probably on our side.
You know what I think? I think we should all get in trouble after this election intentionally and spend a night in the tank, in jail, and then call the 1-800 number, 1-800 number. And yes, I'm John. I want to vote. Oh, here's the voting information. And then we could all create new names each time, just keep calling back again and again. Who's actually checking that, by the way? I'm not really sure. Final thoughts, Brian.
I think if we're going to do this, and God forbid we don't do this, but if they force it down our throats and it's an 800 number, maybe we should sell advertising. All the lawyers, all the slip and fall lawyers, and all. Maybe they
Greenberg and Betterman.
Yeah. Don't sue them, lawyer them.
And that's the dumbest bill in America, House Bill 52 from Delegate Wilkins, letting people vote from prison and giving them a 1-800 number hotline. See you next time.